How do you feel, Iron Bull? Do you need a distraction to focus your mind?
Well, this area's low on dancing girls. Sadly.
King's pawn to e4.
You're shitting me. We don't even have a board.
Too complicated for a savage Talvashot?
You're a smug little asshole. Pawn to e5.
Pawn to f4. King's gambit.
Accepted. Pawn takes pawn. Give me a bit to get the pieces set in my head. Then we'll see what you've got.
So, where were we? Ah, yes. Mage to c4.
Little aggressive. Arashok to h4. Check.
Speaking of aggressive, I assume Arashok is your turn for the queen. King to f1.
Pawn to b5.
All right. You have my curiosity. Mage takes pawn.
You call your Tamasrans mages? Ben Hasrath to f6.
You call your knights Ben Hasrath. Incidentally, knight to f3.
Ben Hasrath makes more sense than horses. They're sneaky, and they can move through enemy lines. Arashok to h6.
Pawn to d3.
Ben Hasrath to h5. Ha! All right, take some time. Think about your life choices.
All right, Bull. If you are prepared, knight to h4.
Arashok to g5. So, you giving up the Tamasran at b5, or the Ben Hasrath at h4?
Neither. Knight to f5.
Pawn to c6. Left your Tamasran hanging out.
And you your knight. Or Ben Hasrath, if you will. Pawn to g4.
Ben Hasrath to f6.
Tower to g1.
Ha! Pawn takes your Tamasran, or mage, whatever it is.
I get the idea.
Too much time playing with spirits, Fadewalker.
We shall see. If you have a moment, Bull, pawn to h4.
Arashok to g6.
Pawn to h5. Careful.
You're the one who lost his mage. Arashok to g5.
Queen to f3.
Oh, clever. Almost trapped my Arashok. Ben Hasrath to g8.
Mage takes pawn, threatens queen.
Arashok to f6.
Knight to c3. You've developed nothing but your queen.
Don't get cocky. You're still one Tamasran down. Tamasran to c5, by the way.
I will need to consider. After careful consideration, knight to d5.
Arashok takes pawn at b2.
Mage to d6.
Arashok takes tower. Check. What are you doing, Solas?
King to e2.
All right. Tamasran takes tower. Your last tower, by the way.
Pawn to e5.
Really? I've got my whole army bearing down on your king, and you're moving a pawn? Are you even trying anymore?
Think about it, my friend.
All right, Solas. I've thought about it. Ready to finish this? Ben Hasrath to a6.
Knight takes pawn at g7. Check.
King to d8.
Queen to f6. Check.
And now my Ben Hasrath takes your queen. You've got no towers. You're down to a single mage. Too bad you wasted time moving that pawn to... You sneaky son of a bitch.
Mage to e7. Checkmate.
Ugh. Nice game, mage.
And you as well, Talvashot.